it's hard, man, because with reactive kids and kids um, who are volatile, cursing is actually an outlet. Like it feels good to curse. So I'll just share this with you. In my house, there's a very big difference between cursing in general and like cursing at someone. So like, and you can tell me what you think about this, but like, if somebody hits their foot really hard and they drop an F bomb, just in general, like that's their expression of being in pain. I'm I don't love it, but I'm kind of okay with it. But if somebody says F you, that's really different in my world. And I know because I curse like a freaking sailor, even though I just decided to say frickin', right? I do. And you've talked to me enough, and you guys have heard me talk enough that, like, sometimes just like dropping an F bomb feels really good. So I think that how you talk, like when I hit my toe or hurt I just hit my toe last night, which is I'm thinking about it. But when I hurt myself, I drop an F bomb. My kids hear it, or I say shit or whatever. I'm like, and that's just how I am right now and have been for a long time. I don't exclude the possibility that I might change over time, but there's something about an F bomb that feels really good. So if that's your kid's expression of it, of being frustrated, if he's like, oh, fuck, or oh, shit, I have to do this. So, on the other side of it is if they're in the habit of doing that and they're doing it in front of you, are they going to accidentally do it in front of other parents, or their teachers, or their coaches? How is that going to be perceived? So, we went through a phase in our house of, there's no cursing in the house because I wanted my son to be, it was my son, to be trained to know when adults are around, you don't curse. Um, and I was like, listen, when you're with your friends, if you guys are cursing, like, okay. Like if people in the group are cursing and whatever, like, and you're sort of engaging in that, okay. First of all, I can't stop it. And secondly, I get it. Um, so I've kind of done both things. And right now, my son's dropping a lot of F bombs. And I was like, what happened? He said, well, I don't curse at school. So it's all pent up. And so I just come home and like do this. But I haven't figured it out completely yet. But I think that holding it lightly when they're sort of cursing in general, they're playing around with it, and they want to see how powerful these words are. And I guess they're as powerful as we make them. Some people think they're really powerful. Some people think they're not powerful at all.